What's up everybody, Kinetic here and welcome back to The Witcher. Alright, so now, what do we got going on here? Well, we need to collect a few more of the Sephiroth things to place into the last three obelisks that I don't have the Sephiroth stones for. I do have the stones for these other obelisks, and I will be placing those in their respective locations soon. However, first I'm going to talk again to Yavin here, and I think that he has something that he wants me to do.
Yes.
I'm looking for Witcher's work.
Then I'll ask you a favor. I need a letter delivered to Vizima, where I'm not welcome. As a Witcher, you should find little difficulty tending to monsters on the way and avoiding trouble with the guards at the city gates.
Who's the letter to?
I'd be obliged if you could deliver it to Vivaldi, a dwarf living in town, and then return his reply to me.
I'll do it. I'm going to Vizima anyway.
Thank you.
Okay, cool. So yeah, we've got to go back to Vizima anyway, so I might as well go ahead and deliver his message. And so let's see. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start placing the I'm going to start placing the Sephiroths in these 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 different obelisks I need to visit. On the way, I'll talk also to Vaska, because I believe that she has one for me, and then I will go to Vizima. I'm going to make a cut because it's yeah, it's not the most interesting thing. So yeah, I'm going to make a little cut in the video, guys. Okay, so I just quickly ran through the swamp area. I figured out where the Mage's Tower is, and that will be probably the last place that I go to.
The old spells still work.
In order to get the last Sephiroth stone that I need. At least that's what I'm expecting. Here I need to visit Vaska, and she will give me one of the last 3, I think, Sephiroth stones I need.
Want to ask something?
Do you have monster problems?
Indeed. Creatures have made nests in the clay pits.
What are they like?
As if drowned, then resurrected.
Drowners. I can finish them.
We're poor folks. I can pay no more than 50 orens.
That's enough. Where are they?
Towards the landing, but take the other road at the fork. At its end, you'll spot our tormentors.
Drowners, you say? I believe I've already taken care of them, milady.
Want to ask?
I've killed the drowners.
You showed us mercy, yet I deceived you. I can offer no money, but you cannot leave unrewarded. Take this amulet. It's Kezath, the symbol of mercy.
Will do.
Wonderful. Now we prepare for the coming of the lords.
Who are these lords?
We worship them and receive the grace of those from the eternal deep.
I keep thinking of the fish people. Vodunoi.
How dare you? Those names offend the lords.
Alright, so there we go. Excellent, excellent. One more convo with her, I think.
The water lords are now.
Let's discuss a job.
Please help. One of our children is missing. The boy has always returned quickly until now.
Perhaps the water beast ate him.
Blasphemy. The druids must have him to transform into a dryad.
All right, I'll look for the boy.
Alright, cool. So that is going to lead us into a another conversation piece with the druids then, right? Back there, but I'm not going back there yet. I'm going back to, first, back to Vizima. Which way is it? It's this way, I believe. Yep. Alright, cool. So, yeah. Vizima.
Not enough to pay.
Mr. Marlowe sent me.
What's happening?
Raymond said he has some new information. Come to his house as soon as you can.
Thanks for the message.
Okay. You need to meet with Raymond, the detective, right? Well, I suppose we can just go ahead and visit him now. There you are.
Welcome. You won't believe what happened.
Tell me,
Not so fast. Remember, I have expenses.
how much do I owe you?
200 orens.
This investigation is getting expensive.
I'm not the prophet Lebiota. I can't live on roots and berries. Neither can my informers. I guarantee you these are the bare necessities.
All right, 200 orens.
Down to business. They transferred the prisoner after the attack.
Not good.
Especially since we won't get anything else out of him. He died last night.
What?
How did that happen?
Well, he wasn't in great shape, so I guess it's no surprise, but I have a feeling.
Someone helped him along?
Exactly. Shawnee's a good friend of yours, right? Ask her to do an autopsy. Once we know the cause of death,
Wait a minute. Are you spying on me?
that's my job.
See you later.
That makes no sense.
Okay. So we have also
Yes?
something with Shawnee.
Do we really need to do this autopsy?
We can't move forward without it.
Alright.
See you later.
So be it. Alright, so we gotta talk to Vivaldi and Shawnee. First we'll go to Vivaldi's since he's relatively close by. Lots of rain now it seems, isn't there? We're in the swamp and here. Vivaldi? Oh, there you are.
What brings you here?
I have a message for you from Yevon.
Yevon? I don't need to read it. I know what he wants. Witcher know that whether elf, human or dwarf, they all want the same thing.
She-dwarves?
How witty. Shove off. Come back later for my answer to the elf.
I had to pick that, man. That was too funny. Oh god. And this game really does have an overabundance of dialogue sometimes, and it really could benefit from more kind of, I don't know, action or just something more interesting sometimes. But honestly, it's worth playing the game just for the conversations, I think. Oh, here we go again.
Hello, precious. Do go upstairs.
Ah, I don't need a briber this time, thank God.
Oh, you're getting old.
Shawnee, you here? You are here. Hello, Shawnee.
Geralt, we need to talk.
What is it?
Some people died in a fight at the hospital. Were you involved? Explain yourself.
I wanted to question a prisoner, one of your patients, but thugs interrupted us. It was their bodies the guard discovered later.
Anyway, the prisoner is being transported to a safe location.
Thanks, Shani.
Just watching out for you.
Shani, I wanted to ask you something. I need your help with an autopsy.
An autopsy? Since when do you deal with stuff like that?
Since I started investigating Salamandra.
Okay, though, I'm no coroner. You'll have to interpret our findings. We'll meet in the evening. Until then, gather as many clues as possible.
I'll sniff around.
Get the body from the gravedigger. We'll meet at the hospital in the evening.
How do I find information to help the autopsy?
Ask Vincent Mice, but also look for books on anatomy and pathology.
Farewell.
Vincent Mice, are you kidding me? Okay.
Yes?
Shani,
I wanted to talk.
what is it?
Sometimes I dream about the Battle of Brenna, the massacre.
I'm sorry.
But that's it. I'm not sorry. I wake up refreshed and it's like I'm used to suffering. Does that make sense?
It does.
Thanks. Sometimes it's good to share.
Don't mention it.
I feel like I've had that conversation with her before. I don't know. Okay, right, so the autopsy is not going to be as simple as I thought it would be to get done. So we need to talk to Vincent, which is kind of odd to me. And we need to talk to a gravedigger. And what was it? I think it recommended that I talk to... I talked to Vincent first? Oh, Vincent is here. That's surprising. I didn't think he would be here at night.
What is it, Witcher?
You ever do autopsies?
What for? Punctured stomachs mean gang warfare. Torn off heads mean beasts. And black tongues mean poison. The first case, we pressure ram's meat. The second, we pass on to the Order or a Witcher. The third, we go to the victim's wife. The culprit 90% of the time. Autopsies are a waste of time.
Need something?
The lightning rod?
It's ready. 50 orens.
50 orens, like we agreed.
Sweet. Okay.
Screw co-op existence.
Lightning rod. Right. So I had a quick conversation with Kalkstein a little while ago. Actually, it wasn't so quick, which is why I'm gonna omit it from this video. But basically, he was telling me that the tarot card that Vaska gave me had some information on it or whatever about a something or another that had to do with lightning and a lightning rod, and it instantly reminded me of the situation in the last video where I got struck to death by lightning. And so basically what Kalkstein told me is I need a lightning rod. Talked to the blacksmith, he made a lightning rod obviously for me, and so that is what we will use to keep, I guess, myself from getting struck by lightning when this happens. I'm not entirely sure. It has something to do with lightning and that golem, I guess. So we're gonna find out once I get there. And now that it's daytime, yep, there he is. There is the gravedigger. So we're gonna have a talk with him, see if we can get some bodies or something or whatever.
What'll it be? Pine or oak, perhaps? An entire crypt? Let's see. 5 ells wide.
I don't need a coffin. I don't intend to die anytime soon.
Makes sense. Maybe we can do business.
What business?
A partnership. With those swords, you doubtless lop off a few heads occasionally. When you dispatch another soul, let me know, and you'll earn a share from the coffin.
Stop fooling. I need something else.
What do you need?
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that's about, but
You seem to know a lot about the deaths in the city. Ever help with investigations?
Sometimes I inform Raymond about the more interesting dead men.
Maybe you can tell me too.
No, I promise to keep quiet.
I see.
What do you need?
okay, that didn't really get us anywhere.
A prisoner died recently. Is he in the cemetery already?
Don't know. You can have another body. They all reek the same.
I'm after a specific corpse.
Particular. Come back when you know what you want. Examining remains is an art. Always worthwhile to look deeper. But who does that concern?
Okay.
Could you hand over the prisoner's body for an autopsy?
For a bottle of dwarven liquor.
Bottle of dwarven liquor. Damn, this guy's easy. Okay, do I have a bottle of dwarven liquor? Best if it's okay. Do I have dwarven? I don't think I do. I'm gonna have to go to... Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go to the inn really quick and pick up some kind of dwarven ale or something like that for this guy.
What do
Here you go, buddy. Got you some Mahakaman mead, considered to be the dwarves' greatest contribution to world culture.
Nothing like a good drink.
About the prisoner.
Where you want the body dumped?
At the hospital.
It'll be there by evening.
Farewell.
Sweet. Okay. That was a little bit easier than I thought it would be, which is good. That's good. So now, what I'll need to do is I will need to change to evening time, and then we'll meet Shani at the hospital. Alright, it's nighttime. Let's head to the hospital, and hopefully Shani is there with the body. Oh yeah, look at that. The loading screen even is different. Let's see. Shani. Shani, over here. Shani. There you are. Shani! Oh my goodness, look at this. So what's up, Shani? How you doing?
Ready for the autopsy?
Let's get started.
Ready as I'll ever be for an autopsy, I guess. She's mixing something, okay. Okay. Still mixing. What are you doing, woman?
Race, human. Gender, male. Wounds, extensive.
Shani, this isn't a lecture hall.
Whatever you say. He died yesterday, torn to pieces.
Clearly. That's interesting. A werewolf?
A werewolf?
The moon's shining. Wouldn't he turn into a lycanthrope?
I guess.
Geralt, no need to test me. I'm a professional. Moving on.
Could a human have inflicted these wounds?
Only with a 2-foot jaw.
Wow, okay.
The bone marrow has been sucked out. Must be scavengers.
Very likely. Plenty around the cemetery.
So, he was torn to pieces after he died. I'm interested in the cause of death.
I also see some stab wounds. A blade 2 fingers wide.
Something's wrong. His head's in an unnatural position, his hands twisted.
The wounds can't explain that.
Some kind of fit?
No indication of other symptoms.
Poison, maybe. But then why would someone stab him?
We'll find out. Let's check his internal organs.
Okay. Man, this guy died a horrible death, that's for sure.
He wasn't killed with a weapon. What next?
Let's see the lungs.
As I suspected, he didn't die from stab wounds.
Okay.
Let's look at the heart.
The blade severed the aorta, but internal bleeding is limited.
So the heart stopped beating long before?
Precisely. Someone stabbed a dead body.
What?
Check the liver.
Completely cirrhotic. A strong poison affected the nervous system. Practically unavailable.
For an alchemist?
A gifted alchemist could obtain it.
I need proof.
Wait
Alchemical poisons cause certain changes.
A talented alchemist, Kalkstein.
We'll all die.
Look, the tongue was crudely extracted, but not all the blackened tissue was removed.
Blackened?
Yes, the poison caused necrosis of the tongue, so the murderer removed it.
So we're certain a gifted alchemist is the murderer.
A gifted alchemist who's a crappy surgeon.
Kalkstein. He wanted to implicate the bandits, but he failed to foresee a professional autopsy. Thanks, Shani. That's the evidence I needed.
Good. I'm exhausted.
What? Kalkstein? Kalkstein? Kalkstein murdered this guy?
Ugh. I need to bathe. See you, Geralt.
Yeah, see, Shani. Excuse me, miss. Alright, so that's interesting. So out of the 2 people that we had left to suspect, it was Ramsmeat and Kalkstein. Isn't that what I said before? And I said to myself, wow, it seems like either one, and in my mind, especially Kalkstein, why would he be involved in it? But like I said, also, I suspect that he had some kind of dealing or some kind of association or whatever with the Salamandra, but I just didn't know exactly what. It didn't really seem like it was on purpose, like perhaps by accident or something. I don't know. Let's find out. Kalkstein, better explain yourself, young man.
I suspected you were working with Javed.
You think I lead Salamandra? I'll die laughing!
I'm certain. You don't fool me with your scholarly guise.
You're a fool, Geralt.
What? That's it?
You offended me, Witcher.
Okay, so what the hell? That didn't get us anywhere, really. All I did was just, like, go to him and like, yep, I suspect you. Alright, this says go to Raymond's house, and they want me to talk to Ramsmeat as well to him, I guess what? Apologize? I'm not gonna apologize to that meathead. Oh, you wanna go, huh? Bring it.
You dare challenge the Salamandra!
Yeah, what? Okay, so, where was I? Right, we're gonna go talk to... We're gonna go talk to the detective, because the notes in my journal said so. Okay. Not downstairs. There you are.
Yes?
I have the autopsy results.
And?
I'm certain it was Kalkstein.
How do you know?
The liver was cirrhotic. The stab wounds were just a clumsy attempt to hide the real reason.
So, poison after all. But how can you be sure it was Kalkstein?
Changes in the eyeballs, typical of alchemical poisons.
I see you did your homework.
I sure did.
Come back later. I need to analyze this information.
Okay. Step outside, come back inside. I'm really curious though, what is the deal with Kalkstein? Like, I'm still not convinced. I'm really not convinced that he's working with Salamandra.
Here at last. Listen, I got it all figured out. Kalkstein and Ramsmeat were associates. I have irrefutable evidence.
What do we do with that information?
We set a trap, though it might be dangerous. Gather your equipment and come back later.
All right.
Yes?
I'm ready for Ramsmeat.
Good. He leads Salamandra's armed force. You have to kill him.
Won't be easy, but I'll try.
Oh wow. Okay. Okay, so supposedly Ramsmeat and Kalkstein are associates, and they're somehow connected to Salamandra.
Looking f All right, go in.
I love how cheap Ramsmeat's guards are. It's hilarious. Ramsmeat, my man. You and I, we need to have a talk.
What do you want, Wolf?
Want the truth about Salamandra?
I'm listening.
You're working for Azar.
You're lucky I'm having a good day. I won't kill you. And I'll beat it before I have them carry you out.
I'll get you.
That's it? Okay. Wait for a better opportunity? Yeah, I guess we will. Okay, so we've implicated Ramsmeat and Kalkstein. Kalkstein's pretty pissed off at me. And Ramsmeat wants to kill me now. We'll have to try and find some way somehow to confront him, I guess. Outside of the comfort of his bodyguards and stuff like that. And yeah, so now we're heading back to...
Damn, I'm thirsty.
Heading back to the swamp, where we will do more business over there. Okay, here we are. Golem. And we've got the 3 pylons with the lightning thing. So, it stands to reason that the reason why we are gathering a lightning rod is so that way we can have the golem be struck by lightning. Right? I mean, that makes sense. What a difference it makes when you're using the right sword. Alright, so yeah, I think we're gonna put the, yeah, here we go. Where is it? There we go. Put the lightning rod on the golem, and then... I thought he was gonna put it in his butt. That would have been much better placement, I think. Whoa. I don't think he's happy about that. But why? Come on, man. You were nothing without me a minute ago. Now you want to kill me? Defeat the... Okay. Alright, I think what we need to do... Oh, the music's pretty epic. We're going to turn on these pylons. Nah! Get away from me. I think we need to get him in the middle. Do it! That... huh? What happened? Did anything just happen? Because I didn't see or hear anything. Golem! There you go. That's it. That's it. Right about there. Yep. There we go. Okay, I definitely saw something happen. He got struck by lightning. Let's try this again. Let's get that one. Did we get it? No, we didn't. Shit. There we go. Alright. Alright, this way. There we go. Nice, nice. Okay. Again. Hope this is working. Oh! Nice. That was awesome. And there it is. Netza. And what is this? Golem's obsidian heart. Special alchemical ingredient. Ooh, interesting. Cool. Nice, nice, nice. That was fun. That was fun. Okay, so... that means, yep, just one more Sephiroth for the obelisks, and that is going to come from the Mage Tower, which is located over here somewhere, I guess.